story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. Kittle makes the catch. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch. Quarterback with his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Stroud. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Oh, right. Look the hot.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Tony.
Stroud off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. As the open man downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Looking quickly here. And you just get the play off. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. They'll run now on second down. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Makes the catch. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Eagles nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Kyler to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's dropping deep on this snap.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Escapes the pocket. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. 1st down from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, Stroud buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. On the move, headed right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Forced out to his right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, so even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the 1st down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. And quarterback on here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. On the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
2J. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And he gets it on a sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. C.J. Stroud the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Murray. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Murray on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. First and 10. Murray from the pistol. It's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin set to
McLaughlin
kick off.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 2.
On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time left. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And denied at first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's fourth down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up
Another carry for him. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They give it to him again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Stroud. He rolls to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can covering.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 7-yard gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Coming in the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Murray finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. The Eagles 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Murray looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. From the gun, it's Murray. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. They will have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, and you don't come up with that onside kick.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Here's Stroud. That's another quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Kittle makes the catch. And he's finally caught after a big third down game, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. Stroud's going to throw for it. Connection made to Shaheed. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
To the air, Stroud. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. George Kittle, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Patterson now to return it. Which team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dive up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
And there's a man there First down now, ball at the 33. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Here's Brown now. Rolling left, buying some time. Into the hands of Kittle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 49ers about set to celebrate this win. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
All right.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
David, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Now Murray. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown. Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. 40 into the red zone. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way.
Eagles 13. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
10 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
Stroud completes it quick. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week. Win the football game. And the guys did just that.
Yeah, and I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing to say you're going to get the job done. But when you actually have the experience of getting the job done, it just instills a ton of confidence for your team and in the building.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodnight, everybody.